Good morning. How are you all doing? Rainy season has officially started in Wales. Until further notice, that means. Probably till August next year. I mean, it rains pretty well on and off all year, apart from, if we're lucky, the summer. And we've had very little rain this year, so it's very welcome. I'm just walking up here and looking at the Blackberries are nearly over. I think the old wives' tale says that one shouldn't eat blackberries after the 12th of August because they've got the devil in them, and I think that means worms. But maggots, fly maggots. But it's never bothered me as a child. And I've been collecting blackberries for donkey's years and never had any ill effects from them. And the reason I mention this is because the local paper, I noticed this morning, had posted a warning about eating blackberries, how they can be bad for you. I mean, how ridiculous. I've never in my life heard anything so stupid, and that we should buy our blackberries from the supermarket. Don't think so. Oh dear. Is anybody else fed up with all this nanny state stuff, I mean, how sick can a maggot-ridden blackberry make you anyway? One assumes that the hydrochloric acid in your stomach sorts that out. It's not like they're tapeworms or anything. Oh, goodness me. So, I'm a bit fed up with all the constant reminding people how to live their lives, it's infuriating. Like we can't manage on our own, or maybe it's just a kind of an indoctrination for the children. And I think if I knew what I know now, at the ripe old age of 66, I probably would never have put my children through mainstream schooling. I'd have probably homeschooled them, or homeschooled them with a bunch of other kids probably, because I just think schools are all about indoctrination, getting them to believe the narrative without questioning it. Little soldiers, little workers, churned out, going to do completely useless university, college degrees that no more serve them in the wider world than, leaving school at 16. Frankly, I think kids are better off leaving if they're not academically brilliant, or have a really clear view that they want to do something academic, and by that I mean, to be a, lawyer, doctor, although frankly I'm beginning to lose my faith in them as well. Or I have lost my faith in the law system recently, and certainly doctors have taken a nosedive after the last incident in the last 5 years. So I think children would be better off, if they're not really academic, to pursue an apprenticeship. Learn how to be a plumber, or an electrician, or a builder. I mean, God, how useful would it be to know how to build your own house? And what an achievement. I mean, there aren't many accountants, lawyers and doctors out there that could actually survive in the wilderness and have to build if they had to build their own houses. So I think, being a builder is just an amazing skill to have. And for women, I think, certainly midwifery, if you're that way inclined. Nursing is a great thing to be in. I just don't think the National Health serves its medical staff particularly well. But, you know, to be a birth doula, or even a death doula, or to be a seamstress, to make clothes, to be able to make clothes, you know, a really good cook. How many kids can cook properly these days? Not many. Sitting in front of the TV with their TV dinners or watching their phone, playing some stupid inane game on their phone instead of being outside playing. I mean, yeah, I think the world's gone completely mad. I'm so glad, although my kids went through the sort of normal system of schooling in the late 90s, early 2000s, schools were fairly open to creativity. Although, I have to say, my son, who's not terribly good at maths, or he wasn't terribly good at maths, put it that way. I don't think he enjoyed it, a bit like me, can barely add up. Not something I'm proud of. But anyway, Peregrine was told that he was completely useless because he couldn't do maths, and I put that down to the teacher rather than Peregrine's inability, and that they weren't in the least bit interested in his creativity about being able to build a spaceship out of cardboard which took up the whole of the house, which I thought was amazingly creative and really worthwhile, and nothing he wanted more for Christmas than an empty cardboard box that he could build something out of. Anyway, he's gone on to be involved in acting, and he's now building his own theatre on the farm. So, you know, I'm super proud of him. I don't care that he can't do maths, frankly. If you can add up, subtract and multiply, I think that probably get you through life. Anyway, I can't even remember what this rant was about. I think it was about blackberries and how we should buy all our blackberries from supermarket, which I'm not going to do anytime soon. I'm going to eat blackberries, make blackberry jam, make blackberry tart with windfall maggoty apples and blackberries, and do what we've always done. It's a highlight of, you know, the summer, walking with my grandmother through places like this, collecting blackberries, chitty-chattering, looking at nature, observing what the animals and birds were doing, and going home and making some lovely jam. So I'm hoping you guys are gonna still collect the windfalls and make some apple and blackberry tarts or blackberry jam, and boil the living hell out of any maggots that might be in them. Anyway, ciao for now. Looking at Sarah here, shamanic guide, way shower, general, I don't know, just walking through life like everybody else and sharing my thoughts on the madness that is our world right now, and it's super crazy. So have a lovely Sunday, everybody. Take care and see you soon. Ciao for now.